Good day and welcome back to Issues in Education. We're at EDspaces 2019. Sandra Soraci is joining us here to talk a little bit about their work and how they are contributing to supporting modern schools. Thanks for being here.
Happy to be here. Thank you.
Awesome. Tell me a little bit about your organization and how you guys dovetail into supporting architects, designers, schools, and everything that's going on here at EDspaces.
Happy to. My role with Interface is the marketing strategy lead for education. Okay. And as an interior designer by training, it really allows to bring a different depth and perception to that. So what we're tasked with doing, Interface has basically three products. Okay. We have carpet tile, we have LVT, and we have premium rubber. So it's three products, but it's two brands because Nora was acquired about a year and a half ago. And the beauty of it is it's all one interface now.
Nice.
So the ability to be able to look at this from a space-specific standpoint and be able to have the right product for the right application is really a win-win for our customers.
Yeah, and then kind of open that up for me. What are the benefits for some of that, and maybe what are the limitations, and what are the things that you're hearing trend-wise around all of what you guys offer?
Sure. I don't think it's really a cookie-cutter approach. What it comes down to in education is a couple of things. First of all, design and aesthetics is really important. So we have that pillar that we have to address. Secondly, it's performance. And based on what they're looking for, and every customer, every space is going to have its own unique need. So what product fits that right? Are we looking for nothing but acoustics? Carpet tile becomes the answer for the solution there. If we're looking in a cafetorium or possibly a gym space or a band room space, then the rubber product is the solution. So I think that's the beauty of having this complete flooring system solution to be able to offer to our customers.
Yeah, and so where were we 10 years ago on this, and where are we headed? Just kind of how has the product gotten better? How is it doing the work that we want it to do for modern schools?
I think, again, it's those performance characteristics, and technology has changed everything as we move forward. LVT, the luxury vinyl tile, has really, in the last 5 years, come into play. And there's different reasons, right? That there isn't a right or a wrong as far as the product is concerned, but LVT gives you that more homey feeling. It can still, with the Interface Sound Choice backing, give you those IIC, that's that impact insulation classification. It's got a rating of 57, to be able to still support acoustics in the learning environment. And it really just is, what do they want to do within that space? And is it the traditional classroom? Or is it a makerspace? Is it a STEM or a STEAM facility? So those things matter.
Yeah, I get to work with students and teachers all around the country in learning space design, and I can tell you that that product brings a different feel.
It does.
Right, and so certainly if you're trying to create a space that has different energy or a different feel, it's nice to know there are different options than maybe like, hey, this is what we've always done, this is where we've always been.
Exactly.
And it continues to get better in quality, both in performance over time and the other benefits that come with that as well. What do you hope schools know about you, your company, your product? What are you hoping that everyone here at EDspaces walks away with?
I think some of the differentiators of Nora and Interface both, as two different products and brands that are out there, is the ability to really inform our customers to make informed decisions. We do a lot of third-party research. We have journal publications. We do our own testing as well, don't get me wrong. But it's the ability to inform at a different level. And having been a designer, one of my biggest frustrations when a manufacturer partner, flooring or otherwise, would come to you and didn't have the information to back it up, that was really the impetus for taking this to a different level. And being able to give our sales team in the field, as well as our customers, the ability to look at something that comes from us, but that is not our voice. And it really, it just lends a different level of credence there.
Yeah, at some point in time, you're partnering, you're a learning firm, you're a partner and not just selling people things, right? And at some point in time, that's the differentiator, I think, for a lot of folks.
Well, I think, and there's two other things that lend to that. Interface has a design studio.
Okay.
So the ability to be able to support our A&D firm or our customer through the phases of design and where we can come into play there for them, whether it's a floor plan, that has everything laid in, that we can use their Revit drawings, whether it's the ability to help them secure a project with the community or the district and being able to give them 3D renderings. That's of no cost to them. The other thing that is the real value add that I don't think any other resilient manufacturer can share in the industry is the fact that From the Nora and the interface side, we have technical and maintenance service and support before the sale, during the sale, and after the sale.
Yeah.
And that maintenance support is there for the lifetime of the product.
Yeah.
And there's not another manufacturer that can say that at no cost.
And it makes a big difference. I mean,
does.
I've been a middle school principal, I've been a technology director. When I pick up the phone and I need support, like that's not what I want to spend days and weeks trying to do, is run that stuff down. And when I can have a partner I know it has my back,
It's one source.
yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
One of the questions I wanted to ask was, folks are using your product, it's in place. How do you help schools kind of maintain that and build support around making sure they get the full lifetime of what you guys are doing?
That's a great question. And so we talked a little bit, right, about that total cost of ownership and that third-party research.
Right.
So the ability to have third-party research, again, is another valuable asset to our customers. And where we find that they're struggling is when it comes to total cost of ownership of the floor and those associated man hours that it takes to maintain it, it's a real pain point for them from an operational optimization standpoint. And to be able to have the budget to sustain that when possibly their environmental service or janitorial staff could be doing other things. So from a third-party standpoint, what we were able to do is we have a journal publication that is backed up by ISSA data.
Okay.
And that's something the K through 12 industry is very familiar with. ISSA is the International Sanitation Supply Association.
Okay.
And what they've done is they have a third-party protocol that says if you're using this cleaning equipment for this amount of square feet, here's how long it's going to take you. So what we've really been able to do is take that from the resilience standpoint of a coated versus a non-coated product.
Okay.
And be able to do real-time in-the-field research with our customers and be able to show them that, say, for example, they wanted to do, because of a first cost situation, they wanted to use VCT.
Yep.
And initially out of the box, that's what makes sense. But what we're able to do with this tool that has been published and vetted is the ability with this ISSA data to say, okay, here's your first cost,
Okay.
but let's look at it over the life cycle of the product.
Right.
What is your real cost when it comes to stripping, coating, and waxing?
Yes.
And then the implications that arise from that when it comes to indoor air quality.
Right. And I've been in plenty of schools where like every summer you don't want to be there because all that's going on.
Exactly.
And really, if we can get more people thinking about cost over lifetime, we can really get higher quality products in schools and support what we know is very, very limited time, whether that's with janitorial services or whoever that is. And so appreciate the fact that you guys are thinking about that and hoping to educate folks about really what's possible and kind of being a budget saver and getting higher quality product in there.
And if they just reach out to us, we've got the ability to come on site to actually walk through their district and help inform them so they can make good decisions too.
So tell me about why EDspaces and how EDspaces has contributed to your organization and kind of what you get from being at a conference like this.
Well, I think the ability, actually, if I'm being honest, this is our first year at EDspaces.
Okay, great. And it's been good?
It's been great.
Good.
It's been great. We're really happy to be here. We're already talking about coming back next year.
Good.
So
It'll be warmer in Charlotte.
Okay, that's
Good.
a good thing. I'm from Boston, so this
fair
isn't too bad.
enough.
But in any event, we have a strategy coordinator. Paula Meeson has done an amazing job for us at this conference in giving us a presence. And we're really happy for the support that we've had from the conference to be able to have that visibility to everybody that's here. And it just gives us another platform to really try and help support not only our K through 12 customers, but our higher ed customers as well, because you do have a mix here of both.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining me in Issues in Education, and it's always good to hear from a whole variety of folks that are doing the work that we know matters to kids and teachers. So thank you for being here.
We appreciate it. Thank you.